And welcome back, everyone. Just wanted to update you because we've got a tornado warning that was just issued for southeastern Atlantic County and northeastern Cape May. This tornado warning is happening right now. It's going to stay up until 12:15 in the morning. So what we know right now is that some rotation was indicated at Strathmere near Ocean City, and it's moving to the east at about 15 miles per hour. So what I'm going to do is go in a little tighter on the storm so that we could see exactly what we are tracking here. But this is what we know as we look at Storm Tracker 6 live double scan radar street level. You can see a lot of heavy rain, showers and storms right now from Atlantic City down to Sea Isle City, pressing into Cape May. I want to go in a little tighter because I believe this is what the National Weather Service has indicated. You can see a bit of a hook right here from Atlantic City over into Ocean City. Again, what was detected was Strathmere near Ocean City, as we find some showers and storms moving to the east very slowly at about 15 miles per hour. If we have a tornado warning, and this is what we have right now, excuse the graphics because this just popped up, but the tornado warning is until 4:15 this morning. You want to seek shelter immediately. So when we have a tornado warning, you have to think about the safety. You want to avoid the windows, go to the lowest level of the floor in your house, and also seek the interior hallway or the bathroom. I do want to back up just a little bit so you can see we have that tornado warning. It's up until 12:15 in the morning, and it's moving to the east at about 15 miles per hour. What I am going to do on Storm Tracker 6 live double scan street level, I'm just going to track these storms right now because they are training. What I was saying with training is that you're dealing with storms that are moving ever so slowly to the east at about 15 miles per hour. So if I drag this out to about 15 miles per hour, going to be essentially over the ocean, but you could track the storms right now. So this is roughly 15 miles per hour. So by 11:52, it's in Ocean City. Then it's over the open waters of the Atlantic. It's been a very active day of severe showers and storms. And what we can also do with our radar system is that we can actually flip this over on our severe weather mode, and we go to the relative velocity. And when we do this, we have the capability of seeing some shear. So whenever you have reds detected here and also the greens, we're getting rotating winds in opposite directions. It's called gate-to-gate shear. So when you're dealing with the reds here, it kind of looks like a game of Tetris a little bit, but when you have the reds close together to the greens, you've got the reds moving away from the radar site and the greens moving toward the radar site. So anytime that happens, you're dealing with some type of rotation within the storm. I'm going to flip this back over so that you could see the showers and storms that we're tracking, and it's probably this hook right in between here. And when you have the hook, a lot of the intensity with the storm is to the north of that hook where we are dealing with those showers and storms right now. Again, if you're just now joining us, we've got a severe tornado warning, I should say. It was issued and it stays up until 12:15 in the morning. So you want to seek shelter immediately. Ocean City included in that, just to the north of Sea Isle City. So this was issued for southeastern Atlantic County and northeastern Cape May. What we detected and what we're getting reports of is that a severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado was located over Strathmere or near Ocean City, and it's moving northeast at about 15 miles per hour. Radar was indicated within the rotation. So this is something that we're going to track very closely as we go throughout the rest of the overnight hours. What to do whenever you're dealing with a tornado? Well, you've got to avoid the windows, go to the lowest floor in your home, and you also want to seek out the interior hallway or the bathroom. We go back to Storm Tracker 6 live double scan radar. I'm just going to back this up. We've got a sequence going for you, but Storm Tracker 6 live double scan radar street level showing you we're picking up a lot of rain, and it's been an active night. We've had showers and storms, and we had a report of a water spout in Cumberland County close to Morris River. That was earlier today, a little after 4 o'clock this afternoon, and now these showers and storms continue to press miles to the east across South Jersey. You could see the lightning across much of South Jersey. This is going to be a big concern as we go throughout the rest of the overnight hours. And the concern right now is what we are dealing with that tornado warning. So it's for southeastern Atlantic County and northeastern Cape May County, as we were detecting some kind of rotation in Strathmere near Ocean City. So I do want to go in a little tighter. And you can see Summers Point, we're dealing with very heavy rain. Same thing for Ocean City, and it's moving to the east at about 15 miles per hour. So now we're getting over the open waters of the Atlantic here. So you're going to pick up some friction as you get the moisture coming in off of the Atlantic, interfering with the land. That tends to spawn up some winds in opposing directions. What I do want to do is flip this back over. We have the capability with Storm Tracker 6 to go into severe weather mode, and we have something that's called relative velocity. So when we're dealing with relative velocity, it allows us to cut up the thunderstorm essentially, and you've got these green pixelated areas here, and then you have a little bit of red. So anytime you've got that close together is where there could be some indication. You can see that in Strathmere, and that's where we had that report near Ocean City that there could be winds in opposing directions. So anytime these are close together, you've got the greens, these are heading toward the radar site, and the red, it goes away from the radar site. So anytime these are close together, there could be some indication that there could be winds in opposing direction. There could be some rotation in the atmosphere right now. Something else I want to flip on for you is that we've got rainfall rates that we could track, and the shear rates that we could also track with the storm here. Let's see. Here we go. Well, it looks like we lost the some of that opposing wind direction because I flipped it back over to relative velocity, and it doesn't look like we've got that gate-to-gate shear anymore. There it is. It's back. So this is something that we're going to be tracking through the overnight hours. Again, this tornado warning is up until 12:15 this morning. It's for southeastern Atlantic County and also northeastern Cape May County. It's moving to the east northeast at about 15 miles per hour. And part of the problem is you're just getting a lot of rain in a short amount of time, and it's not moving anywhere. And now you're getting these thunderstorms that have the capability of producing winds and funneling up winds in opposing direction. I want to flip this back over so you can see the radar and how much moisture we're dealing with right now. I want to zoom in just a little closer to the area of concern with that tornado warning posted for, again, southeastern Atlantic County and also northeastern Cape May County. So there's Summers Point. Then we've got Ocean City, Strathmere right around here, and there could be a hook here. And this is, whenever you have a hook, essentially the winds are wrapping around that, and that's where you're getting all of the friction. So I just want to take a look at what's going on with reports of the tornado warning. It's still up until 12:15 this morning for areas in southeastern Atlantic County and also northeastern Cape May County. Forgive the graphic time as we're just getting this information, but you could see the red shaded counties here for Ocean City, just to the north of Sea Isle City. You're under the gun until 12:15 this morning, and it does look like this storm is moving slowly to the northeast at about 15 miles per hour. So as far as tornado safety, this is what you want to do. Avoid the windows. Go to the lowest floor in the house or the interior hallway or the bathroom. Here is something else to keep in mind, just so you get a better view of what to do when you're dealing with tornado safety. This is the check mark. This is the location you want to be close to, the interior hall or the bathroom, when you're dealing with severe weather and a tornado warning. Here's Storm Tracker 6 live double scan radar 3D. I'm going to put this into motion here for you so you can get an idea as to what we've been dealing with all night tonight. So I'm going to lapse this for you so you can just see what's going on. But essentially, we've got a lot of showers and storms moving in right now. Typically, when we are dealing with a tornado with Storm Tracker 6 live double scan radar 3D, we have the capability of picking up these cylinders. Just going to zoom in a little closer. There we go. See the black. if you zoom in closer, close enough, I'm just kind of talking to you and talking to myself at the same time, but you could see in southeastern Atlantic County and northeastern Cape May County, you're getting a lot of rain. But sometimes if we're able to tilt Storm Tracker 6, you can sometimes pick up cylinders, and that's an indication. There you go. Did you see that for a second? I'll zoom in a little bit closer so you could see it. See that right there? You see that yellow? Typically, when we pick that up, that yellow is an indication that there is rotation happening in the upper levels of the atmosphere. Anytime it turns red, and you saw it red for a second, let me stop that. So you see it's yellow right now. Right now, that's an indication that we're getting rotation, and Storm Tracker 6 Live Double Scan Radar 3D is picking up rotation, but that rotation is in the upper levels of the atmosphere. We still have to be concerned because the National Weather Service did issue this tornado warning until 12:15 this morning, but anytime you see this cylinder right here turn red, that's an indication that we're also getting rotation within the lower levels of the atmosphere. And at that time, you really want to seek out the shelter. So again, we've got a tornado warning. It is up until 12:15 this morning, and what we were getting were reports right near Strathmere, near Ocean City, of a possible tornado. I'm just going to check out the latest information that's coming in on this storm. The radar was indicating some rotation, and as I showed you with Storm Tracker 6 Live Double Scan Radar 3D, as we have that paused up for you, just to the west of Atlantic City and to the west of Ocean City, we are picking up some rotation, but right now, because that cylinder is yellow, it looks like the rotation is in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So this is what you want to do when we are dealing with a tornado warning. The tornado safety is to avoid the windows, go to the lowest floor in the house, the interior hallway, or the bathroom, because you certainly want to be prepared, and you also want to be careful because we are dealing with this tornado warning. I'm going to go back to Storm Tracker 6 Live Double Scan Radar street level, and you can see the showers and storms are actually starting to push offshore. So the heaviest lightning right now is to the south and east of Ocean City. So you could see, let me zoom in a little closer. Actually, I'm going to zoom all the way out and then zoom back in. I mean, you can just see the rain everywhere. From Oceanville, Absecon, Atlantic City, over into Ocean City, and just to the north and east of Sea Isle City. So it looks like, if you're going to look at where there could be some possible rotation, and if you line that up with what we were seeing on Storm Tracker 6 Live Double Scan Radar 3D, you can see that the hook, if you look at my magnifying glass, is where there could be some possible rotation, and all of the heavy moisture is always to the north of that hook right now, and you can see that with the lightning to the south and east of Ocean City. I'm going to flip this over back on our severe weather mode, and you can see that we still have this. This is right where they reported it too, in Strathmere. Whenever you got these lines, this is gate-to-gate shear, so we're essentially talking about winds in opposing directions. So the green is wind heading toward our radar site, and the red is wind heading away from the radar site. So anytime you've got red away, green toward, you're going to get some friction in the atmosphere, and this is more than likely where we are finding some rotation within that storm. Let me back this out of our severe weather mode, and you could see the showers and storms are pressing to the north and east right now of Strathmere at about 15 miles per hour. I'll go all the way out so you could see that, you know, we have been inundated with the showers and storms, and a lot of the heaviest right now falling to the south and east of Philadelphia. So we've got showers and storms in Wilmington, moving into South Jersey with a lot of heavy rain for Camden and Gloucester County. Same thing for Burlington County, and also into Surf City. So just to inform you one more time, we've got that tornado warning. It is up for Ocean City, just to the north and east of Sea Isle City. It stays up until 12:15 this morning. Seek shelter if you are within that location. Avoid the windows, go to the lowest floor in your house, go to the interior hall or the bathroom. But for now, Sarah, I think we're going to send it back over to you with that tornado warning.
All right, Melissa, thank you. continue to monitor the situation there at the Jersey Shore through the night. Action News Sports Sunday is next here on Channel 6. Action News continues at 4:30 tomorrow morning with David Murphy, Tamala Edwards, Matt O'Donnell, and Karen Rogers. Now for Melissa Magee, Jeff Skversky, Walter Perez, and the entire Action News team, I'm Sarah Bloomquist. Have a good night.